to our channel. It's your girl Meri Elle, and I am back with another video. If you have not done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and subscribe to our channel so you can see more of us. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up for me. He's a little tired. I just woke him up on accident, so he might be sleeping throughout this video today. Alright, so as you can tell in the title, today's video will be 8 things that you need to know before getting a pit bull. This list can really be about any dog breed. The only reason that I'm specifying it with pit bulls is because 1, I have a pit bull, and 2, certain topics I'm going to discuss briefly, specifically about pit bulls. If you are interested in getting a pit bull or wanting a pit bull, welcome. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're not really trying to get a pit bull or want a dog, or you already have a dog and you're just here because you love dogs or animals, it's great to have you. Welcome to this video as well. Alright, so first things first, pit bull isn't actually a breed name. Pit bull is actually a slang term for dogs who are crossbred with bulldogs and terriers. There are actually 4 types of pit bulls. You have your American Pit Bull Terrier, you have your Staffordshire Bull Terrier, your American Staffordshire Terrier, and American Bully. Pit bulls are actually amazing dogs. They're extremely loving, extremely caring, very protective, but in a very good way. So don't let anyone tell you that they're evil animals or vicious or anything like that. That's just based on how people treat them. I am here to tell you I absolutely love my pit. So I'm excited to share with you 8 things that I think are really, really important before you do make the commitment and decision to get a pit bull. I also believe that if you're able to adopt, don't shop. There are so many pit bulls that are in shelters and rescues all over the country, and pit bulls are the #1 dogs to be euthanized. So if you can save a dog's life, I promise you they will save yours too. All right, so number 1, take your dog to the vet regularly. Whether they need 6-month checkups or yearly checkups, even if your dog is extremely healthy, active, all of that great stuff, it's very important that your dog be seen by the vet regularly. Whether they need flea and tick medication, heart guard shots or medications, all of their canine shots, all of that is extremely important. I know some people are like anti-vaccination, whatever, all of that great stuff for humans. It's very different for dogs. Dogs can actually carry a lot of viruses and diseases. So it's extremely important to take care of your dog. And by doing that, you have to take them to the vet, you have to get them vaccinated, and you have to make sure that they're okay. Understand the vet is not cheap. So very important for me to go ahead and just lay that out there for you guys. So if you do feel like you want a dog or a pit bull, just start thinking about these things. Number 2, very, very important, exercise your dog. I'm sure this can really go for any dog. Very important if you're wanting a pit bull or if you have a pit bull. At the very least, walk your dog, at the very least. But exercise is extremely important. Pits are very, very energetic, very agile. They need to be exercised. They need to be stimulated both mentally and physically. So it's very important that you let them run. You run with them. If you're an active person like I am, that's even better because you can work out with them. They love working out. They love being outside. They love being active. So it's very important for you to know that if you do get a pit bull and you don't exercise them, they can start doing bad things like biting on things, nipping at you, and just wanting to play around because they need to be stimulated. It's very, very important that you exercise your dog regularly. And when I mean regularly, I mean every day. Once to twice a day, preferably twice. I try to exercise and or walk my dog at least 2 times a day. Number 3, this is very, very important. Socializing your dog. Socializing your dog is very important. Just like kids, you want your kids to know how to act around other kids and human beings. It's the same thing with dogs. You want your dog to know how to act around other people as well as other dogs. People already view pit bulls as vicious. A lot of the ones who are vicious are abused, and they're also not socialized. So in that case, they react a certain way because they don't know how to act around people or dogs or other animals because they've never been around them. So it's very, very important, if you do want a pit bull, to socialize your pit. Socialize him or her with other dogs. Socialize him or her with other people other than you. So this way they know how to act around other people. They know how to act around other animals, and you'll have a happy dog. Number 4, choose the right diet and food for your dog. Every dog is different. Every breed is different. It's very important for you to choose what you think is best for your dog. You want to make sure that your dog likes the food. You want to make sure that they're able to digest the food. And you want to make sure that you can afford the food, because honestly, let's be real, dog food honestly isn't cheap. My dog personally is on Bully Max, which is a dog food that's really tailored for the bully breeds. He eats twice a day. He eats Bully Max and oatmeal in the morning to afternoon time with something called liquid gold on top. And then in the evenings, he eats a cup of Bully Max and then half a pound of cooked 93% lean turkey meat. So you really just want to find the right balance for your dog. Like I said, every dog is different and every owner is different. So it really just is based on what you think is best for your dog. Number 5, piggybacking on the food, you want to choose the right products that are good for your dog's coat. Just like when we bathe, we all use different things that's good for our skin. It's the same with dogs. All dogs' coats are different, so you want to use something that's very, very helpful for your dog. A lot of pits, mostly blue nose, gray pits, like my dog, have pretty sensitive skin and coats. So you want to use something that works for your dog. Personally, I use an oat-based shampoo and conditioner for my dog, and then I coat him after his baths with coconut oil. He bathes once a month. Don't bathe your dog once a week. I actually used to do that when I first got him, and it started drying him out. It dries them out and it strips them of their natural oils. So once a month or so is a good time frame to bathe your dog. What you could also do, if you do want to apply coconut oil onto their coat, you could also put a little bit in their food, like once or twice a week. It will help with making their coat shiny. All right, number 6. This is very important for anyone who has a pit bull. If you do have one, you're going to agree with me. And if you don't and you want one, it's very important for you to know the stereotypes that come with your dog. This is very important because there's a lot of ignorant people out there who still think that pits are just vicious animals, and they don't understand that it's based on how they're raised. Just like a human being, if you're abused, of course you're going to act a certain way. It's the same thing with dogs. I say know the stereotypes because there are going to be people that piss you off about your dog. I can't tell you how many times I have snapped or cussed somebody out because the way that they have treated my dog, or the things that they have said when we've went on walks. I don't tolerate the disrespect. Your ignorance is not my problem. I try to educate people as much as I can when it comes to pit bulls, but some people are so disrespectful and closed-minded that there's no need to educate. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know how I feel. Behind every pit bull is a pit mom who loves her baby and will do anything she can to stand up for him. Pit bulls have actually passed the temperament test by 84%, which is higher than most dogs out there. They're extremely loving, like I said earlier in the video. They're very good with other dogs. They're very good with kids. Please don't listen to these videos where people say they're not good with kids. They are. They actually used to be called nanny dogs. Also very important to know, 85 pit bulls are euthanized every minute in this country. So like I said, please understand all the stereotypes that your dogs come with, because a lot of them are given death sentences. Number 7, train your dog or get your dog trained, whether you want to do it with a professional or whether you want to do it yourself, either or. It's very important to get your dog trained just because you want your dog to act a certain way. You don't want them to pull on their leash as you're walking all the time. I mean, sometimes they're excited and it just is what it is. You don't want them to do certain things. You have to train them to do what you want them to do. You really should start as a puppy if you do get your dog as a puppy, but they still learn even after the age of 1. My dog actually just turned 1 in June, and he still learns new things, and it's just so much fun to see how smart they really are. So training is very important. You don't really have to do a professional trainer for like basic stuff like sit, stay, all of that. You can really YouTube a lot of it. Canine Intervention on Netflix is a really good show to watch. He focuses on a lot of the bully breeds, so I would say I recommend that a lot. Number 8, the final on the list. All right, so number 8 is probably the most important on the list, and it's really just understanding the commitment that you're making and treating your dog like family. A lot of people adopt dogs or get dogs and really don't understand what they're committing to. It's really like having a child. I don't actually have kids yet. It's really like having another member of your family. So please don't get a dog just because, oh, it's a cute puppy. They're not going to be a puppy forever. They're not going to be this small forever. They're going to grow. They're going to be, you know, good days and bad days. There's going to be days that they piss you off and days that they remind you of how much of an angel they are. Please understand that it's going to be a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of patience. Honestly, when my dog first came, for the first week, I probably had a mental breakdown because I didn't understand how much work it really was. And honestly, to be completely honest with you, I didn't really know if I wanted him. And I feel terrible saying that now because he's truly my best friend. I love him more than anything in this world. But it was just such a big life change. I had so much anxiety. I did not know what I was getting myself into. And I'm so glad that I just stayed the course and really just worked with him. He was honestly a really good dog. He didn't have any issues. He's been a great dog. It's just that I did not understand the commitment that I was making. And just love your dogs and treat them like family. Honestly, dogs give you unconditional love. Please don't leave your dogs chained up outside all day. You wouldn't do it to your child. You wouldn't do it to a human being. Don't do it to a dog. You know, discipline is important, but don't like senselessly whoop them all day, every day. They have feelings too. They hurt, they have pain, they have joy just like we do. Treat them like you want to be treated. They honestly deserve the best. Dogs are literally so amazing. I never knew I would be such a dog mom and dog person like I am now. Anybody who knows me in real life knows that my dog literally comes first. So please, 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 if you haven't learned anything from this video, please understand that you are going to make a huge commitment. Please stick with them, even if they might be a little aggressive if you got them from a shelter. Understand their past life. Understand that maybe they were abused, or, you know, how would you feel if you were in a shelter? Just, even if you buy your dog, you know, that's still a huge commitment. You literally have to learn each other. So please give your dog the opportunity to show you just how amazing they are. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you learned something. I hope I'm helping you. If you guys need anything, go ahead and comment down below. I hope you guys truly enjoyed us. I am going to go get him ready for bed because he is tired. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for watching this video. We love you. Say good night. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time. Mwah.